at the top of the stretch. Major General wrests a short lead away from Stellar Tap, who's in tight down toward the rail and tries to fight on. Stellar Tap and Major General head to head, shoulder to shoulder. Tough to Tame third and closing in. Bourbon Iced is rolling down the center of the Churchill Downs. Red Knobs is there as well. 16th to go. Major General trying to fend off an oncoming Tough to Tame. Major General digs down deep. Tough to Tame surges. Here's the wire. It's going to be close. Major General got it. Major General with a huge wide effort throughout. Nails it on the wire. Tough to Tame was second. Red Knobs and Bourbon Heist.
Past the quarter pole and turning for home. Corniche trying to fend off Rockefeller, and he's done it. Corniche turns for home, full of run, opens up 3. Papa Cap now takes up the chase into second, trying to close in on Corniche. Coming to the 16th, and it's Corniche breezing through the stretch. He's the real deal. Corniche takes him coast to coast in the American Pharoah. Wins it by 3. Papa Cap second. Oviatt Class, who was far behind, rallied for third. Rockefeller fourth.
There goes Jack Christopher now to take over the lead as the field comes for the top of the stretch. Gunite is back running in second. Command Performance has now moved into third. It is Jack Christopher with the lead in the stretch. 3/4 up in 1:11. Jack Christopher is putting in a big effort here in the Champagne Stakes. Command Performance is now moving into second. It is Jack Christopher in front by 4. Jack Christopher stretches out, steps up, and puts in a grade 1 effort to win the Champagne. Command Performance was second, and Witt came on for
top of the short stretch to challenge Classic Causeway. Stellar Tap third. Double Thunder is fourth, and still 5 lengths from the lead. Rattle and Roll into the final furlong of the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. Rattle and Roll, the advantage up to 3 lengths now. Double Thunder, Classic Causeway, then American Sanctuary. No catching. Rattle and Roll, Brian Hernandez Jr. to win it by 5 lengths on the line.
Corniche coming to the top of the stretch with the lead in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, and Giant Game is closing on the outside. Now moving up right alongside of Corniche as they come to the final furlong. Corniche with something left. Giant Game off the rail. Papa Cap trying to split those two, but it's Corniche. He's just too good. Corniche wins the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. And then it was Papa Cap in second. Giant Game was third. Command Performance fourth.
Is White DeBarrio begging for racing room. Vivar's trying to catch up to with Call Me Midnight. There's 1 furlong to go. Smile Happy strikes the front at the 8th pole. Smile Happy comes away with the lead. Classic Causeway tries to go with him. Ben Diesel gives it up late. White DeBarrio howling time, but Smile Happy has kicked it into high gear. And Smile Happy, with a powerful performance, wins by 2.5. Classic Causeway settles for second. White DeBarrio was third.
the field is at the top of the stretch. Here's Mr. Jefferson. Here's Zandon. On the extreme outside is Mo Donegal, who's coming on now. Here is Mo Donegal to take the lead from Zandon inside the 8th pole. Zandon battles on. Mo Donegal on the outside. It's Mo Donegal and Zandon. They are heads apart as they come on for the finish, and it's going to be tight here in the Remsen. And it's a photo finish. Mo Donegal and Zandon, they were noses apart on the wire.
4 abreast as they swing for home. It's Messier, slow down Andy, Barossa dropping off. So is Durante on the inside, and slow down Andy's gone to a narrow lead. Messier is skating on thin ice. They're getting very tight. They brushed there. Messier's fighting back on the inside, regaining a narrow lead from Slow Down Andy. The lead seesawing, a 16th to go. Slow Down Andy has his neck in front again. Slow Down Andy's pulling away. Slow Down Andy has won the Los Al Futurity over Messier, 6 lengths clear of Barossa and Durante.
Quarter mile to go in the Springboard Mile, top of the stretch. Race on. Osborne has the nose up front. It's Osborne and Make It Big now, putting Concept away to the inside. Furlong to go. Make It Big and Osborne. They'll duke it out. It's Make It Big outside. Osborne to the inside, nose to nose. Every step a battle of the final furlong, and Make It Big reaches down for more. Make It Big will stand defeated to win the Springboard by a half length over hard-fighting Osborne. Concept was third. Classic Moment fourth.
And we have a new leader at the top of the stretch. It is Kavad, and he leads by a length. Ben Diesel is second. All in Sync is third. Barber Road to the outside in Vivar. Many chances. Final furlong. Kavad has the lead. Here comes Dash Attack in the center of the racetrack. And Dash Attack is going to roll by. And now he's 3 in front of Kavad and Barber Road. Dash Attack to win the Smarty Jones. Dash Attack beat Barber Road, close for third. Maybe Cavad.
And now the field is coming into the stretch. And it is Hagler and Cook Creek on the outside. Unbridled Bomber is down at the rail. Cavoisier is there. Here's Cavoisier now to take the lead. Cook Creek on the outside in second. It is Cavoisier with the lead as they come down for the finish. On the outside, smarten up. Cavoisier in the fog and over the slop to win the Jerome. Cavoisier over Smarten Up and then Cook Creek in third. The time was 1:38.4.
McKinnon swings out for the drive. They're at the top of the stretch, and Newgrange still loaded at the 8th pole. Builds up a 2.5 length lead. Rockefeller can't keep up with his stablemate. They're followed by McKinnon and Oviatt Class. A big step forward in start 2 for Newgrange, who makes every pole a winning one in the Sham Stakes. Wins it by 3.5. Photo for second. Rockefeller, Oviatt Class, then McKinnon.
They're into the stretch. 3/4 in 1 minute 12.16 seconds. They're coming down toward the final furlong in the Lecomte and its epicenter. Tackled up the inside by Trafalgar as they come in. Papa Cap destroyed the inside. Trafalgar's now third. Late bid by Call Me Midnight, who's charging hard on the outside. It's epicenter. Papa Cap the rail, and here's Call Me Midnight on the outside. Photo finish in the Lecomte. Call Me Midnight with a rally. Hits it with epicenter. Papa Cap finished third.
Top of the stretch, Cavad leaves the rail open if Ben Diesel is good enough to go through. Classic Moment is there. Then comes Osborne and Newgrange. Cavad is still there. Cavad leaves, drifts it out just a bit. Ben Diesel is trying to move through from the inside, and Newgrange to the outside in Barber Road. Newgrange has now taken the lead. Barber Road and Ben Diesel. Newgrange, Barber Road. Newgrange in front. The 57th Southwest goes to Newgrange. He beat Barber Road and Ben Diesel. Cavad finished fourth.
Off the turn on the stretch drive, White Abario working with the short stretch. He's 3 on top. Simplification is running a huge race. He's up on the outside trying to get into second, but the Holy Bull goes to White Abario with authority. He wins by 5 in the end. Close then for second. Mo Donegal or Simplification. Galt is fourth, and Cajun's Magic to complete your high five.
In the stretch, early voting in front now by 8 lengths. Gilded Age on the outside takes second, and Grantham is next in third. It is Early Voting who is isolated here. A late move here from Gilded Age, Grantham, and towards the inside, Unoho. It is Early Voting who was on top right from the start, and Early Voting wins the Withers, wire to wire. Big long shot, Unoho got up for second. Gilded Age was third.
And Messier is in command. Cabo Spirit a length and a half behind, and the others are well back as Messier turns it on at the top of the stretch, and he is making his mark on the 3-year-old crop. It's Messier putting on a dazzling display, opening up by 10, by 12. Messier all alone in the Robert B. Lewis Stakes. Cabo Spirit was clearly second. Wharton checked in third. Running time 1:42.89 seconds.
La lucha es intensa, se mantiene al frente el favorito Classic Causeway, Little Big en el segundo, el tercero Mr. Road Running, para el cuarto lugar atropella en estos momentos Ship Sensational y también está tratando de acercarse el caballo Volcanic, pero cuando faltan 100 metros, otra victoria para Irán Ortiz Jr. en el Sam F. Davis del 2022, les ganó de punta a punta Classic Causeway, derrochando clase el hijo de Giants Causeway con unos parciales verdaderamente exigentes, 22-3, 46-3, 1-11-2 para terminar en 1-42-4.
As they come to the top of the stretch, it's wide open. Delmo, McKinnon making up good ground on the outside. Inside, Nuestro and Grito's fighting, but McKinnon has hit the lead inside the furlong pole. It's McKinnon and Abel Cedillo. Blackadder coming out of the pack. Manicat 1-2. Blackadder on the inside. Blackadder, McKinnon, and it's going to be Blackadder and Edwin Maldonado with a nice ride there to win the El Camino Real Derby. McKinnon second best. Delmo was third. Then Il Bellator. And Come On Man fifth.
As they straighten past the quarter pole, 3/4 in 1 minute 12.25 seconds. It's Epicenter coming down to this final Fairgrounds furlong Epicenter looking to finish them off. From a charging Zandon. Pioneer of Medina between horses. Smile Happy runs on toward the rail, but they're close to home, and it's Epicenter. Epicenter for Joel Rosario. Epicenter decisively in the Risen Star Stakes. Smile Happy was second.
And here comes Tiz the Bomb, up and after, pace setting the race, and behind horses Stolen Base, just a waiting room, and now there's a seam for Stolen Base. He punches on through as they reach the top of the stretch with a furlong to go, and Tiz the Bomb cutting after the pace setter with a 16th to go. Stolen Base, he's loose and charging. It's Tiz the Bomb. Here comes Stolen Base. Tiz the Bomb, Stolen Base, and they follow with the Battaglia. Tiz the Bomb back to his winning ways, holding off Stolen Base in 1:44 flat.
Looking for room is In Due Time as they run to the top of the stretch. Emmanuel now takes a narrow lead, fighting on. Dean delivers In Due Time. Oh, that was High Oak who clipped heels. High Oak clipped heels and unseated Galt with him as Simplification sweeps up out wide. Simplification is now taking the lead in the Fountain of Youth. Dean delivers is so game. He's trying to hold on for second. Down the center In Due Time. Emmanuel between. Simplification for Antonio Sano win the Fountain of Youth. Second was In Due Time. Up third at a huge price with Zoe Captain. There's a steward's inquiry looking at the run to the top of the stretch. We have two riders unseated. Jockey Junior Alvarado is sitting up.
They are at the top of the stretch. 3/4 went in 1:13. Here is Morello to move right alongside of Dean's List. Dean's List digs down at the rail. Morello on the outside, and Morello is now in front. Dean's List is back running in second. Then it is Golden Code, and Life is Great. Morello is drawing away here in the stretch, and the 3-year-old will stay undefeated. He's 3 for 3, and he wins the Grade 3 Gotham by more than 4 lengths. Dean's List was second, and a photo for third, and the time was 1 minute, 39 and 1/5 seconds.
They turn for home, and Forbidden Kingdom still strong on the front end. A 7-length advantage. Doppelganger is clearly second, but it is Forbidden Kingdom. A stellar display. 6-length lead past the 16th pole, and what a performance from Forbidden Kingdom under Juan Hernandez in the San Felipe. They win by more than 5. Doppelganger second. Happy Jack was third. Beautiful art finish fourth.
As Classic Causeway comes to the top of the lane in front. It's Classic Causeway off the turn. Grantham still battling away. Trademark in between horses. Iran Ortiz says go with Classic Causeway. They lead it past the furlong pole. Grantham is second. Shipsational Trademark. Golden Glider late on the seat. It's Classic Causeway still in front. Classic Causeway inside the final 16th. The sun shines bright on Classic Causeway, who wins the Tampa Bay Derby by 2. Grantham looked to hold second over Shipsational. Photo there for 4th and 5th.
Curling tail end. Silent Power is last. Zozos, Pioneer of Medina, and here's a sweeping Epicenter. Who's building momentum. 3/4, 1 minute 11.69 seconds. Epicenter has taken the lead from the inside. Zozos, then Pioneer of Medina, and Call Me Midnight. Coming past the 16th, it's Epicenter, who's kicked away now from Zozos. Pioneer Medina will be third best. Epicenter wins the Louisiana Derby. Zozos was second, Pioneer Medina third, then Rattle and Roll with Galt and Call Me Midnight. Epicenter, Joel Rosario for Steve Asmussen. They cap off a 5-win Fairgrounds Day in track record time of 1:54.38.
Bye-bye Bobby on the outside with a slingshot bow begins to take over. It's Bye-bye Bobby on the outside of Slow Down Andy, who hasn't given up. These two are separated by plenty of distance into the stretch. Bye-bye Bobby has a bit more, and it's going to be Bye-bye Bobby. Slow Down Andy resilient. Slow Down Andy came back heroically to win the Sunland Derby.
Now at the top of the stretch, Simplification bracing for an oncoming White Abarrio. Papa Cap is very game between horses, and Charge It swings into action on the far outside. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. White Abarrio takes over from Simplification. Charge It with a late say down the center. 16th to run. White Abarrio almost home. Charge It shifts ground. White Abarrio still there, and White Abarrio wins the Florida Derby for Safi Joseph Jr. from Charge It in second and Simplification third. Papa Cap ran fourth. The time for the race, 1:50 and 3.
There's a quarter of a mile to run in the Arkansas Derby. Cyberknife has put away Kavad, but he has to deal with Secret Oath in the center. Then comes Barber Road, a final furlong. Cyberknife. Here comes Secret Oath on the outside. She's still 2 lengths behind. Cyberknife. Secret Oath is not going to get by the Arkansas Derby winner, and his name is Cyberknife in front.
Top of the home stretch of the Jeff Ruby. It Tiz the Bomb forging to the front. Tawny Port under a full-out drive to the inside in second. Up the inside, still fighting on Dallajak Chief late on the scene. Down the center comes Opti Go-Go. 1:16 to go. Tiz the Bomb is still there. Tiz the Bomb indeed. Winch wrapped up the end by almost 2.5. Tawny Port was second. The running time for Tiz the Bomb 1:48 and 3.
Top of the stretch, 3/4 went in 1:11 and 2. It is early voting, trying to take them wire to wire here. Early voting in front. Mo Donegal comes on through down on the inside to grab second. It is early voting in front. A challenge here from Mo Donegal. Early voting trying to hold on with a 16th to the finish. Mo Donegal bearing down on the outside. It's Mo Donegal and early voting, and it is Mo Donegal. Mo Donegal won the Remsen here as a 2-year-old, and he comes back to win today's 97th running of the Wood Memorial.
Moving by the quarter pole, Emmanuel, the leader. Smile Happy now takes aim from the outside. Here's Smile Happy to take the lead from Emmanuel into the final furlong, and Zandon is running late. Zandon has moved through all kinds of traffic from the back of the pack, and he is now taking command in deep stretch. It's over. Zandon wins the Toyota Bluegrass with a dramatic stretch run for Flavian Pratt. Smile Happy had to settle for second. 1 minute 50.35 seconds.
Tabor running a giant race on the outside, 3/16 of a mile to run. And it's Messier and Tabor 1-2. Forbidden Kingdom 5 behind. Inside the 8th pole, Messier, Tabor running lights out on the outside. And here's Tabor getting the upper hand in the final stages. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby goes to Tabor under Mike Smith.
Top of the short stretch, Major General leads, Strava in second, Tawny Port third, Ethereal Road goes to the outside in the 4th position. Dash Attack has dropped back into 5th. Tawny Port, Ethereal Road trying to come after Strava, and Major General in due time is looking toward the inside. Tawny Port to the lead. Tawny Port with the lead in deep stretch from Major General. In due time looking to the rail. Major General is fighting back, but Tawny Port the leader. Tawny Port, Florent Giroux to win the Stone Street Lexington Stakes. 1 minute 45.24 seconds.